it's Raoul TV back again, and this time around what we're going to do is we're going to replace the oil filter and engine oil on a 2013 plate, Seat Ibiza 1.4 petrol. I'm also going to show you guys how to reset the oil service light. So without further ado, let's go. That's it guys, this is the one, the 1.4 petrol. It's exactly the same as the Polo, but you guys out there who's got Seats, I thought I'll make you guys a video as well. Easy job, you can do it outside your house, no problem. Get some axle stands on it, get a jack on it, trolley jack. It should be absolutely fine. Let's go. Okay guys, we're underneath the car. One little downer on this one is it's not a hard job. Basically we have to take this cover off because the oil filter goes about there, unless you've got about 3 wrists kind of thing, right, and get your hand in there and take it off. I'm only messing guys. What we need to do is we need to take this cover off. Little Torx 25 or 20, take that off. The sump plug is here, anti-clockwise. Steel sump, so we don't need to go renewing the bolt, the sump plug. And yeah, let's go ahead and let's take it off. Okay guys, I've took the cover off. That's draining as well. The oil is draining. The oil filter is up there, as you can see. Yeah, so what we're going to do is, normally on the Polos and the earlier ones, they have a little spanner head on the top there, so you can just get a spanner on there and take it off. On this one it doesn't, so we need to get some big clamps on it. Get the big clamps, big dogs, and yeah, just anti-clockwise. That should come straight off. Right guys, there you go, there's the new filter. What we do is, obviously this one is like the old design. I think it's just a different make, the other one, that's why it didn't have the spanner head on it. So we can use the spanner head to tighten it up. Don't go mega tightening it up because they're not supposed to be that tight, they're supposed to be like hand tight. The thing is, before we fit it, you can see the rubber seal, this one here. All we do is we put a little bit of oil onto the rubber seal. That way it'll stop the friction on the metal, plus it'll give us a better seal. So anyway, let's go guys, let's go fit it. Guys, the cover's back on, sump plug's back on, oil filter is back on. All that's left to do now is send the car down and yeah, let's put some oil in it. I've just put the oil in through there, can't get that wrong, big massive hole. Woo, dive in there. Right, the way I would do it is dipstick there, which is here. I've just took it out from there. Yeah, I would check it on the dipstick. Yep, you can go and get the handbook out, get the manual out, and go that way, see exactly how much it takes and everything, and pour it in that way. The best thing I would do is put about 3 litres in it, 3.5 litres in it, and just check it on the dipstick. Yep, just put 3.5 litres in it. That's what I would do, and then just check it on the dipstick. If you need more, put a bit more in it. Once you get to the maximum, just put a little bit above the maximum. Just put a little bit above the maximum in it, and then put everything back on, or the cap back on, dipstick back on. Start it up. After you start it up, recheck it again. If it needs a bit more, top it up a little bit more, and that's about it. So yeah, let's go do this. Okay guys, we have done the oil change and everything. What we're going to do now is we're going to reset the oil service light. Yeah, let's go, let's do this. As you can see, it says oil change, or they couldn't fit the G at the end, GE at the end, so oil change basically, yeah. So what we're going to do is, this is the way to do it. Right, the way we're going to do this guys is, obviously I can't do this because I've got the camera in one hand. Right, so I'm going to press the set button here where it says set, press that down, turn the ignition on at the same time, obviously whilst holding this down. You'll see a little spanner will show up on the middle of the screen. All you do then is just press that once and boom, that's it. Reset, done, complete. I'll try to demonstrate. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this button, the set button. Right, Phil, you're going to turn the ignition on for me. Right, so you can see the spanner sign there. So next thing is, you just press that, boom, spanner sign goes off. I've just turned the ignition on, indicator on. Spanner sign goes off, and that's it. Reset, done. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helps you guys out. Nothing to it really. Jack it up, make sure the axle stands are safe and everything. and put a block on the back, trolley jack and everything. And yeah, resetting the service light, no problem as well. And yeah, give me a thumbs up, make sure you like the video, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell button for me, and leave a comment in the comment section. And yeah, so like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.